Hi, welcome to Shay's Readies. Today is the 5th of March, Thursday, the 5th of March. We are going to do our weekly budget. We are now into March as well. So it's kind of like the end of the month going into the beginning of the month. So we're going to set like the month. I should have done this last week, to be fair, but we're going to set the month. I've already done some bits, but we're going to set the month, pardon me, because some things have already been paid. And then we're going to start the budget for the week. We're going to empty my purse as well to start a brand new month. All right, so last week was a bit of a... last week was a... was a nightmare. So O2 got paid. It definitely got paid. British Gas got paid. Capital One got paid. It was a balance transfer, so that's fine. Now TV was paid. Sugar. You know what? Now I'm sitting down here saying that I need to pay something before, as soon as I get off here, I need to pay something. YouTube Premium was definitely paid. Car tax was paid. RCM was paid. AA was paid. Petrol, groceries was about 10 quid. And I think I spent the £10. If I remember correctly, I think I actually did spend the £10. Well, no, I didn't spend £10 because I went yesterday. I think I spent £7 and change yesterday. So all of that was done. Okay, so not only was that done, remember I said I have to go and take the change that I had. So I did go and take the change that I had. And the change that I had came to like 59 quid and some change. I mean, I'll show the receipt. And you know what? When I said to you guys, yeah, I'm going to have to do this, this was Thursday. On the Friday, I finished work at 8:30 in the morning because I did a night shift. And then I went to the car park because I was like, the bank should open at 9. I sat down there in the car park for however long. And when I was sitting there, sorry, that is my boiler in the background. My boiler is so loud. When I was sitting in the car park, I sit in the car park and I was like, oh, how long is it going to take me to walk to the bank? 5 minutes. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's 8:45 in the morning. The bank opens at 9:30. I had to sit there forever. So after I sat there forever, paid £1 and change for the car park so that I don't end up with a ticket, get to the bank opens its doors, I walk through the door. Is the coin machine for the bank working? No. I was like so annoyed. I was like, oh my God, please, why? Luckily, when I went back on Tuesday, it was working. I went before work. I left a bit earlier. And it was working. So I got £59 and change. So that was fine by me. So yeah, I have a bit more money left over. But anyway, things start fresh. So anyway, let's get on with this thing. So the first, we have Now TV. Like I said, I should have done this last month, but I didn't really think to do it. On the second, we have O2, British Gas. I just write BG. British Gas, 118 on the 4th. 118. Excuse my French. 118, Cap 1 as well on the 4th. Now TV on the 3rd. Now TV on the 3rd. Car tax on the 2nd. RCN on the 2nd. Why are all my bills like at the beginning of the month? You know, when you used to get paid on the 28th, it is fine. But when you get paid weekly, it's just, it is just too much. Monzo is on the 28th. Who else? AA. No, I've done AA. There was one that was also on the 28th. YouTube Premium. And then coming up this week, we have Virgin Money on the 5th. PayPal is on the 10th. PayPal is normally on the 8th. Very as well is on the 28th. Now is on the 11th. It's Now TV, aka Sky. I pay for that. you know, I like to watch sports and stuff. So because I like to watch sports, I like to have it, basically. Anything else? So on the second is the AA, BHF, British Heart Foundation weekly lottery that I like to do. Bupa, dental, car insurance. Oh no. So I've got new car insurance and I changed the date. And I think I made the date the 19th. But it's not this month. I think it's next month. So I have to change, I have to update that thing. Disney Plus is on the 19th. Now is on the 1st, 2nd, 11th and 28th. Now TV. O2 is also, no, O2 is going to be next, is going to be on the 30th. Because it normally comes out on the 28th. Pure Gym is on the 20th. RCN is on the 1st. Savings, barely do savings. Spotify is on the 22nd. And then Virgin Media. Because somebody has to pay. No, Virgin Media will come out on the 16th. And then 118 is that day. Aqua should be the 20th. Barclay Card is on the 12th. Barclay Card, Capital One, Jar Jar is on the 21st. Monzo. Why did I write Monzo as the 28th? It's supposed to be the 30th, but it doesn't matter. Nationwide on the 18th. PayPal on the 8th, very, and then Virgin. Virgin Money, I've written it as the 5th, but I've changed the date for that too. Like, it's just too much. It is just too much. So, we're going to get into March. Oh, actually, do I want to do my weekly incomes? Because I haven't done it. Okay, so last month was a bit of a dud because I don't even remember what it is, but I'm not going to bother because I was going to write this, my incomes, but it don't make sense. So we'll do fresh. We'll start fresh. Okay. So for week 1 salary, this week, I have earned week 1 £543.32, which makes this week 1 543.32. Yeah. This week I've actually done the money first. So for bills this week, it is Virgin Money, and it is 78.76, and that is due on the 5th, which is today. This is why I said as soon as I get off here, I need to go and pay that, because I was like, oh my god, I need to pay that. Next one is PayPal, which is £100, and that's due on the 10th of the 3rd. Very, I need to pay something off. Basically, on Very, I bought the components to build my PC, and I need to pay that, basically, before I get charged. So it's £89.75, and that's due today. I need to pay that today. And then Now, which is sports. And I pay for the sports because obviously I watch football. My husband's been watching the cricket. It's been T20. It was a T20 World Cup. West Indies went out. Crap. So, yeah, that's why I pay for that. 11th of the 3rd. So my bills total is £300 and 50p. And then my expected expenses are car parking, which is £2. No, £2.5 a day, which is £8.20. And then petrol is £40. Miscellaneous is £10. Personal is £10. This boiler in this house really works hard. It works for its money. Groceries is £30. Health is £10. Which should be 10, 40, 50, 60, £100, £108 and 20p. That gives my week total of, what the hell is that banging? 0, 0, 7, 5 plus 2 is 17, is 8, 0 plus 0 is 0, £408 and 70p, which is great. So if we do 543.32 minus 408.70 leaves me with, right in pink, leaves me with £134 and 62p. Now, I do have that money left over. Now, despite having that money left over, I do actually have to do something. So I've been talking about going to Haven. It's my wedding anniversary in 3 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now. And me and my husband said we were going to go to Haven, and Haven is not going to happen because when I was looking yesterday to see how much it's going to cost to go Haven is sold out. So my husband and I said we're going to go to somewhere in Park Dean. We're going to go to one of the places in Park Dean. And the way how it's looking is that it will be £109 per person, which will be cheaper than Haven. If it's 61.25 was supposed to be for Haven. So 61.25 times 2 would have been 122.50 minus the 109 would be 13.50 cheaper, which is not a lot of money, but it is a lot of money when you don't have it. So £109 I'm going to spend on Haven. And then I've just received a message from Argos, because Argos are going to give me back my £25 that I just spent on an item. It's so disappointing because, this week I bought an item from Argos and I think the item was faulty, basically, because when I was looking at the dimensions on Argos, it's supposed to be wider this way, but for some reason it's wider across instead of wider. No, they're both across. Instead of wider facing me, it was wider away from me, which is so weird. It was like a dressing table kind of thing, bedside table, and it wasn't working out. And then I also bought something else from eBay, and when I bought that item from eBay, I've just received it just now. It was listed as some Bluetooth item. The item ain't Bluetooth. It's an older item. It's the previous one. The next one, I don't know. The box and the instructions and everything. So it seems like somebody either sent something, because I bought it from a charity on eBay. So it's either somebody sent something to said charity in the wrong items box and then just sent that dud item, because the item is used. Meanwhile, the instructions are new, the plug is new, everything else is new, just not the main item, which is ridiculous. So now I have to send that back to you, unfortunately. And I don't want to send it back because I like the charity that I bought the item from, but it's going to have to go back. Oh, it's so annoying. Anyway. So yeah, so I don't know why I'm doing this. So yeah, I don't know. It's so stressful having to buy items and then having to send them back. I don't like sending back things, especially when I bought it from a charity that I like and I appreciate and that I actually give money to. Anyway, so we'll include my expected expenses here. Park Dean. Let me add that. Park Dean. EAN. God. £109. We're not going to include it in that. We're going to keep it here. But yeah, we'll leave that like that. So let's close this. Oh, actually, no, let's leave it open. Why did I do that? March. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to empty my purse and we're going to put money in my tins. So this is my little glass jar that I got. And basically, I just put pennies in this one. These are just 2 coffee tins that are Zara, and this is Lidl's own coffee. And I put money in these. And the reason why I put money in these is because, like, you know, what's the point? I'm more of a let me reuse kind of person. Now, I could buy another one of these, but what is the point when these will just do quite well? One holds silver coins, one holds pound coins, and 2 pound coins. So in my purse, what I still have left over is I have £5 left over from last week. So I can put that to the side. And then, do I have anything else? Anything else? Any other notes? No, no other notes. Cool. And then we have change. And then we have change. So from the month, out of all the money I have, for £5 in a note. £5 note, £6.54. £6.54. So my pennies in there. Which one gets pound coins? That one can get pound coins. That one will get my 20p's and 10p. And then the £5 note, I will hold on to it. See, I was going to spend this yesterday, but I didn't want to spend it. It's got Charles's head. It's got Charles. And I don't want to spend it because it's got Charles's head. And it's so hard to come across money with his head on it. I've been alive for all of my life and I've had money and it's got Queen Elizabeth on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I withdrew money already. Like, see, look. There's Lizzie. There's Liz. There's good old Liz. There's good old Liz. Charlie now. Money with Charlie. Can't find it. So anyway, we're going to stuff the cash. Let's stuff some cash. So, for my grocery budget, I said 30 quid. 20, 30. That's groceries. Personal, I said 10 quid. Petrol, £40. Yeah, I need to put petrol in that car tomorrow because it's boy. Can I tell you that car's running on empty, literally. It's running on fumes. Health, £10. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is £10. You know, from my first video, if anybody ever watched my first video, if you didn't, oh well. But if you ever watched my first video, I remember talking about how I liked to use. I did used to like using these, right? It's like using these for like cash stuff in, and now I've kind of gone to like more of a tab situation, right? That's what I've kind of gone for, this whole tabby business. Now, I've been using these tabs, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not actually having a problem with the tabs. I think the tabs are working quite well. I mean, sometimes like I open my purse this way and then I realise that the tabs don't face me, so then I have to turn this way to like get them to face me, which is a bit of a shame really, and tells me that I should have maybe done stickers on both sides. Because then, like, if I did like the tab, labelled the tab on both sides, then I could have like, you know, been able to see what's going on with it. But, you know, they're fine as they are. Oh, cool. But yeah, anyway guys, that's my budget for the week. We didn't waste time. It's 20 minutes. It's a 20-minute video. Like, that's my budget for the week. That is me done for the month. I can't wait to get to Part D, and to be honest, for my anniversary. I can't wait. But yeah, as soon as I've paid for that Part D, when I get paid next time, I need to start saving up the money to fix my car, because my car is like kaput. It needs like £1,500 worth of repairs. And even though it needs repairs like that, like the guy said that I can pay the first half when I drop the car off, and then the other half when the work is complete. So I have some time to like save up half. So 1,500, half of 1,500 is 775. Why am I acting like I'm silly? 775, 750. So yeah, I have to save 750 quid. But then I would need to work like all the hours that God sends to do that. But anyway, guys, that is the end of Shay's Readies. And if you want to know what Shay's Readies means, if you want to know what Readies means, right? My name is Shay, obviously, yes. But Readies means ready money, cash money, money that you can have in your hand. I think I said this in my last video. I don't remember. Whenever I make my videos, I make them, I edit them, I upload them, and that's the end of that. They're just out in the Twitter world, YouTube world. They're just out in the YouTube world. So Shay's Readies basically means ready money. As we say, as a West Indian, cash money. It means cash money. It means money that you can use right now. So like me going and emptying out my little tins here and taking it to the bank, you know, is ready money, because I could take it, empty it out in the bank, and have the money in my account. The money was in my account within like less than 5 minutes after depositing like my little paper. So it's quite all right, innit? You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, guys, enjoy your time, enjoy your week. I will see you guys next week. I haven't forgotten to do the video about going through my little thing. I haven't forgotten that. But that will be done when I have a bit more time. All right? Bye.